Hi everybody. So on one of the last Sasquatch cook stove videos that I did, I had somebody request me to do a video on how to make bread. The Sasquatch cook stove is a rocket stove, so it burns pretty hot, and you always have that chance of burning your bread. So I'm going to do it in a cast iron pot, and I had a lid off of a Dutch oven that I had, because you want to have a lid. Even if you have like a stainless steel lid that goes to one of your other pots, that would work. I would highly recommend doing it though on cast iron, because it holds the heat more even, and because it's thicker, it's not going to get hot as fast and burn it as easily. Just for this video, I'm not doing homemade biscuits. I'm going to do a mix. This is the Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuit mix. So it just takes a box of the biscuit mix, 3/4 of a cup of water, and I'm going to put about half a cup of, it's not going to be cheddar cheese, it's actually going to be Monterey Jack cheese. And we'll get it on there and see how this turns out. You can really use any kind of biscuit mix that you want, or your own homemade biscuits. I do homemade biscuits also, and that works just as well. So I've got the Sasquatch cook stove getting hot. I've got my wood in here. I don't have a whole lot. I'm going to want this to cook slower. Got my biscuit mix. And I'm going to do this more of a drop biscuit style instead of doing formed biscuits. You can do it either way you want. You know, another good biscuit that's simple, that works pretty easy, is just using the pop open biscuits, but get the good ones. So I'm going to take this off. And show you can see the flame down in there. Okay, so for doing biscuits, you don't want that flame to get real hot. And then the lid on here is going to act as an oven. Now we are going to flip these biscuits, since it's not like a Dutch oven that I'm going to be putting coals on the top. I'm going to put in another stick of wood here that I can just feed through. So I want the pan to get kind of hot, kind of even, which it's pretty much there. Take the lid off. I did spray the pan. So like I said, I'm just going to do kind of a drop biscuit style. I might mound them a little bit here. Now you're not hearing a sizzle because I'm not wanting fry bread. Just going to put 4 on there for now. Stick the lid on here and just let them cook slow. Now if it gets too hot, I'm going to pull some of that wood back. You can just take and slide it back this way if it's getting too hot. All right, we'll check back in a bit. Okay, I think these are about ready to flip. I pulled some of that fire back. You can hear a little sizzle there, so it's still pretty warm. If you really think they're getting too hot, you can also just take the pan off for a little bit and just let it set, keeping the lid on, holding that heat in. Those are going to be so good. I think they're going to be perfect. Okay, I'm gonna put that lid back on. And you know, I don't really time anything. I just check it. I'm guessing I had them on there on the one side for 3 to 4 minutes. It'll probably take about the same on the other side. As you can see, I pulled some of that heat back, but I may put some, let me put it back in here now. It's really kind of a fun process, just experiment with it on the different foods that you're cooking. Of course, what kind of pan you're using is important too. Like I said before, if you're using a thinner pan, it's gonna burn easier. Cast iron definitely cooks more even. Even if you're doing meat, it can burn pretty quick if you're using a thin pan, if you don't adjust your wood properly. But as long as you learn how to adjust your wood properly, you're using the right pan. The Sasquatch cook stove, it's by Stove Tech, is just an awesome little stove. It's great too if you were to lose power. You can put this out on a patio. We always put it on this cookie sheet that we use just for this. And it's really pretty safe as well to use. Nothing's really going to pop out of it. If it does, it's going to come out here in the front. And that's why we use the cookie sheet there. And we like to, you know, put it up on a little table. So we just kind of have something that we have set up just for this. It's great to take camping. It's great for emergencies. It's pretty small, so you know, you can throw it in the back of your car, your SUV, whatever you have, and take it out with you for the day. Okay, let's peek in here. I don't usually look too often because every time you take the lid off, it's like you know, you're letting out that heat like in an oven. But those are looking really good. They're rising nice. They're gonna taste delicious. Okay, we're gonna check these here. I think they're ready. They look great. Let's look underneath, make sure nothing burned. Nope, they look really good. I'm going to take these ones off and put on the rest of the batch. I can't wait to try them. Okay, so these look amazing. I have the rest cooking. This is, that Red Lobster comes with some seasoning, but this is just some melted butter. I put some olive oil in it because I like olive oil in the seasoning packet. You could use your own seasoning. I'm going to try this out here. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Paul, come here, you got to try it. So Paul likes his with honey, so he's having some honey on his. Oh, they're good. So, to the subscriber who asked if you can make bread on the Sasquatch stove, yes you can, and it is fantastic. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of thing and all the other things we do a lot of different stuff. Consider subscribing, give me a thumbs up, share it if you want, and until next time, we'll be keeping life simple.